So friends, in this video we are going to learn about map digitization. So what is map digitization? Map digitization is the process of converting all the geographical features on a paper into a digital format. So this video is the part 2 of our tutorial series of GIS. In the first part, just we have learned about the georeferencing. So so to continue this part, at first you have to watch the first tutorial georeferencing because we are going to use the same file in this tutorial map digitization. So let's start. So at first you have to open ArcGIS. So in ArcGIS, after opening, this type of screen will appear. So at first you have to just click the blank map, then click on OK. Then after this, new working space will appear. Then after this, just you have to click here on the catalog. And in the previous video, just um, we have we have connected the folder GIS, and in the same connected folder we are going to do the map digitization. So for doing the map digitization, at first you have to create a folder name map digitization, or you can create any folder uh, with any name, but for the easy purpose we are creating a folder name with the map digitization. So for that, just you have to create the folder inside the GIS folder. So for creating the folder inside this GIS, just you have to right click here, then you have to select new option, and from new option you have to select the folder option. After this type of box will appear. Then you have to write map digitization. Then after writing map digitization, just click anywhere. Then your map digitization folder is created. So after this, you have to create one database file. So for that, just you have to right click on the map digitization, then you have to go to new, then you have to create, or you have to just select the file Geo-database. Then after clicking here, a new database will appear. Just write the same name, map digitization. Map digitization, then click here. Then after this, you can see a new Geo-database file is created, map digitization. Then you can see in ArcGIS the default Geo-database file is selected in this folder home, that is this default .gdb. But for doing the work, just we have to make this file as a default file. So to make a default file, just you have to right click here, then you have to select this option, make default Geo-database. After this, this map digitization has become your default Geo-database file. Then after this, what we have to do is that you have to just drag the previous Geo-Refrenced file of Kathmandu district in this working space. For that, just you have to click here, right click, and you have to click on this folder Geo-Referencing, and then then you have to just drag the Geo-Reference Kathmandu TIF file. In the previous video, just we have done the Geo-Reference of JPG file of Kathmandu district, and we have kept the name as GF Kathmandu. GF means Geo-Reference Kathmandu. So So simply drag this file like this by left clicking on this. Then in this way just we have dragged the file. So at first we have to see the coordinate system. So for seeing the coordinate system, just you have to right click here, then you have to choose the properties option. Then you have to click on source or something, yeah, from source. Then we can see the coordinate system has a modified UTM system, METM system. So it is okay. Then click on OK. Then after this, we have to enable this dialog box, this editor. So in some of your ArcGIS interface, this dialog box will not appear. So for appearing this dialog box, this option dialog box, just you have to right click here, then you have to just tick this editor. Then after this we have to create a shape file. At first just observe this map, and in this map we can see this is forest, this is river, and simply you can see this is the airport of TIA, Tribhuvan International Airport. Similarly this is pond, and in the similar way we can see the many geographical features like school, temple. For seeing the school, temple, just you have to zoom in very minutely, and you can see this is the symbol of school, or you can see the legend by minimizing it and dragging it to the legend part, like in this way. Yeah, this is the legend, and from this, by zooming in we can see the symbol of temple. Temple symbol is like this. This is the temple symbol, this is the mosque symbol, this is the school symbol, and this is the hospital symbol. So at first we are going to mark the geographical features in a point. Then after that we are going to point the geographical features in the polygon, and likewise. So at first we are going to point the temple or school or hospital in this map, so for pointing very minutely, uh, by scroll down button, or you can use this option zoom for convenient. You can use the scroll down button of your mouse. So at first you have to create a shape file for the point database. So for creating the shape file, just you have to click here catalog, then you have to right click on the map digitization geo database, then you have to select new. From new you have to select the feature class. From feature class, at first we are going to show the type of building, like temple, mosque, school, or hospital. So at first we are going to write the name as utilities building, and you have to remember that in the name section you don't have the permission to give the space in the name, so we are giving the underscore symbol. So utilities building, then in this section alias section, the name will appear in the this layer. It means this is the layer name and this is the shape file name. So this name will appear, that is the alias name. So in this name we will simply write the building. Then in the type feature stored in the feature class, just we have to select the point features, because the type of building are simply the point features. So after this, writing the name and this box and selecting the point features, then you have to click on the next. And in the next, in the previous just we have seen the coordinate system, that is the uh, coordinate system of Geo-Refrenced Kathmandu file is modified UTM system. So simply select the modified UTM. So after selecting this, just click on next. Then you don't have to do anything here, just you have to simply click on next, then next. So in the field name you have to write the type, because you don't know the name of building. Just we are going to denote the type of building, like school, church or temple or hospital. So in the type, and in the data type, the type is simply the text. So you have to select the text, then you have to click on the finished. So in this way, our simply click on the catalog, our building utilities building save file is created. So we are going to first mark the features, like so let us consider we are going to mark the simply school. So for marking the school or marking any features like school, temple, hospital, just you have to mm, right click on building, then you have to go to these features, edit features, then you have to click on start editing. Computer is little slow, it depends upon your processor. Yeah. Then after clicking on the start editing, just you have to select these features from this dialog box, that is editor toolbox, this option create features. Then after clicking on the create features, just you have to click on the building, and then after click on the building, just you have to select this option point, because we have selected the type of features of building is a point. So we are going to select the point for the building. So after clicking on the point, this type of pointer will appear. So simply we have to select the features we are going to digitize on this file. So at first we are going to digitize or mark the school, and this is the symbol of a school. So simply we are going to left click here, then after this we are going to click in this option, that is attribute, and write the first name as the school, because this is a symbol of school. Then after this we are going to click here, this is a symbol of temple. So left click here and write temple. Then after this simply zoom out to see clearly, or this is school, then click here and write school, and you have to make sure that the name you are writing is same, that is in the previous just we have written the school. So in school the capital letter yes will be the capital letter in all the features, because the capital and small letter will have to match while writing the name. Then after school, let's search for something else, like what is this? Zoom minutely. This is also a temple, so left click here and write temple. You can see here the object ID is 4 because we have created or we have marked the 4 number of geographical features. Then after marking this, let's see else anywhere anything are available or not in this section. Yeah, this is also a temple, so left click here and write temple, then zoom here. This is the symbol of school, so left click here and write the name school. So in this way we have marked the geographical features of point type features like school or temple, and we have to, and in this video we have selected the 6 number of features of point type. So after selecting in this way all the features on the map, just simply you have to just simply just simply you have to click here on this, and then you have to select stop editing. Then after clicking on the stop editing, it will ask you, do you want to save your edits? So simply click yes. So after doing this, your features are saved. So for seeing the features, so simply untick this, then you can see the point, this point, this point, this point, this point, this point are appearing in the this screen, and this point signifies the building of temple or school. So for seeing the number of buildings like temple or a school, so simply you have to right click here and you have to select this option, open attribute table. Then from open attribute table you can see the point, the point type is all point, and the type is school, temple, school, temple, temple, temple. So the number of temple is 1 2 3 and the number of school is 3. So for example, if you select like this point will be highlighted. So if you select this like this point number 5, then this point will be highlighted. So this makes the process very easy to identify or to search in the map by simply clicking on the attribute table, and it will simply highlight the features. So after this point type, we are going to use the features of line type. So for the line type, we are going to mark the river lines. So simply zoom out, or you can untick this the building, then drag this in the middle and zoom out. Then zoom in. Then you can see this is the river line of Vishnumati, and this is the river line of Dhobikola, and this is the river line of Monora river, and this below is the river line of Bagmati river. So we are going to digitize the river line of this all 4 river by creating a one shape file. So simply follow the previous process, like click on catalog, then right click here, then go to new, then you have to select the features class, then here write utilities river, and in here write river lines. Then in the type of features, just we have to select the line features because we are going to draw the river line. Then after doing this, simply click on the next. Then you have to select the coordinate system. So for coordinate system, at first we have seen the coordinate system of this, that is the modified UTM system. So we have to select the modified UTM system. So after selecting this, click on next, then next, then next. Then here we have to write the name because we know the name of the river lines. So this will be the text. So click on finish. So after this, a want save file is created, utilities river. So we are going to mark the river lines. So simply little zoom out. Yeah. Then after this, so simply right click here, then go to edit features and select this option, start editing. Then after this, just you have to go this dialog box, editor dialog box, then you have to click here, create features, then you have to click here river line, and this river line is a line, so you have to click line. Then then you have to simply draw the river line like this by left clicking on this like this. Simply left click of the mouse button in this way. Then after finishing, just you have to double click the left mouse button like this. Yeah, in this way. This is the river line of Vishnumati. Then after this, we are going to draw the river line of Dhobi Khola. So in this way, simply I'm going in the rough way, but in doing the real work, you have to zoom very minutely and you have to do very precisely. But in this video, just we are going to learn the map digitization process. So you can flow the precision in the letter in your daily works. So after this, we are going to mark this. Now this is the Monora river. And after this, we are going to mark the Bagmati river. Then double click. Then we have to give the name of attribute. Just we have forgotten the process of giving the attributes. So we have to just select this option, edit tool. Then you have to click here. Then you have to click here. Sorry, here attribute. Then you have to write the name Vishnumati. Then you have to click here and write Dhobi Khola. Then you have to click here and write Monora. Then you have to click here and write Bagmati. Then after giving the name of all this river in the attribute in the previous process or in this process, by simply following the step, then after completing this, just simply click here and you have to choose the option stop editing. Then it will ask you. Then it will ask, do you want to save? Do you want to save? Then click on yes. Then after saving this, you can see the river name by right clicking here and choose this option, open attribute table, and in the attribute table you can see the name of Vishnumati, Dhobikola, Monohara, and the Bagmati just we have created now. So for simply seeing this, just untick this option, and if you click here, it will highlight this, and if you click here, it will highlight this, and in the similar process, it will highlight the Bagmati river. So in this way, we have created the building and the river line. The building is a type of point and the river line is a type of line features. So after this, we are going to create the shape file for the pond. So for creating the shape file for the pond, so simply untick the river line and take this option. Then after this, we are going to create a we are going to digitize the features of pond. So in this tutorial, we are going to digitize 1, 2, and 3 river. So for that, just we have to follow the similar process. For that, you have to just click here on the catalog, then right click here on the map digitization geo database, then click on new, then features class, then here write utilities pond, here pond, and in the type of features we are going to select the polygon features because we are going to select the area of that pond. So at first we have selected the point features for the building, and for the river line we have selected the line features. Now for the pond we are going to select the polygon features. Then click on next, then select the unit, that is modified UTM system, then next. Then here write the name because we know the name of pond. In the data type it will be the text, so text, click on finish. Then after this, then we have just created the utilities river shape file. Then after this, so simply right click here, go to edit features and select start editing. Then after this, just click here create features. Then after this you have to click pond, then you have to select the, you can select any option like polygon or rectangle, and for the simple or for the simpler process in this video, I'm going to select the rectangle because the rough figure of the pond is like rectangle, so it will be easy for us to mark this area by using the rectangle, and rectangle is also a polygon type, so it doesn't matter if you mark by the polygon or rectangle. So I'm going to select the rectangle. So at first we are going to mark the Rani Pokhri. So at first we are going to zoom in, then you have to select one point in point, then this in point, then we have to simply drag like this. So in this way we have marked the Rani Pokhri. Then after marking we are going to give the name object id 1, and we are going to name as Rani Pokhri. Then after this we are going to mark the Kamal Pokhri. So in the similar process in this way, then go to attributes and give name as Kamal Pokhri. Then after this Nag Pokhri, simply zoom in. Then go to attribute, give name Nag Pokhri. then after giving the name for Rani Pokhri, Kamal Pokhri and Nag Pokhri, just you have to click here and you have to select the option stop editing. Then click yes. Then after this it is saved, and for seeing this simply zoom out a little bit, right click here and click and select open attribute table, and in the open attribute table we can see the name Rani Pokhri, Kamal Pokhri, Nag Pokhri. This is only the 3 number of data because we have created only the 3 data, and in the similar process you can mark all the pond in your map. So if you select, so if you click here it will highlight this in the similar process. If you click anywhere it will highlight the corresponding features. So if you untick this you can see this Rani Pokhri, and this is Kamal Pokhri, and this is the Nag Pokhri. So simply take this. Then after this we are going to mark the land cover area. So in the land cover area we are going to mark the build up area, forest and the cultivation area. So for that at first simply untick this, then follow the similar process, go to catalog, then right click here, then go to new and features class, and write name land cover, then ls name write LULC. Then in the type of features we are going to select the polygon because we are going to create a land cover. So click on next, then select the coordinate system MUTM, next, 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 and here write the name type because we don't know the name of forest or any other, so we are going to write the type here text, then simply click on the finished. After this we are going to first mark the build up area. This red type of color denotes the build up area. So at first we are going to create the land cover area for the build up. Then after this we are going to create the features for forest, then cultivation. So let's start. So at first for creating the land cover area for the build up area, simply you have to LULC, go to this features, edit features, then select start editing. Then after this go to here edit features, then click LULC, then simply select the polygon option, then start marking like this. Then after this give the name, type is build up area, build up area. Then after this we're going to mark the forest, and for forest you have to click here create features LULC, then you have to select the option auto complete polygon because the boundary line of this forest is this. So if you select the polygon option, then again we have to draw from, or we have to overlap this line. So for simple process we can select the auto complete polygon option. So click here. I simply first click inside this boundary, then this in this way it will simply join the same boundary up like in this way. And this is for the forest, and write name forest. Then again click create features LULC and choose autocomplete polygon for the cultivation area. So for the cultivation area, this side is for the cultivation area, so simply click anywhere inside this boundary and then click here. Yeah, this is for the cultivation, and for cultivation sorry, right name cultivation. Cultivation, let me see this is marked or not. Yeah, okay. Then after this simply you have to save this. So for saving you have to click here and you have to select this option stop editing, then you have to save. So for saving you have to select the option save. Yes. Then after this you can see the land cover area is marked, and for seeing that you have to simply right click here and click on open attribute table, and from this table you can see the build up area. This is forest, this is for the cultivation. In the similar way you can mark any features. So in this way we have digitized the Geo-Refrenced file of Kathmandu district for building, river lines, land cover area and the pond, and simply forcing all this, simply untick this and you can tick this. Then you can see all this is for building, this is for pond, and this is for river line, and this is for build up area, that is the land cover area. This is for build up area, this is cultivation, this is for forest. So in this way you can digitize the any map. So for digitization at first you have to follow the first part of sorry for georeferencing you have to follow the first part of this tutorial series, that is georeferencing. Then after georeferencing you can follow this part, map digitization. So in this way you can do the map digitization by simply following the process shown in this video. So thank you, and if you like this video then please do like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a good day.